What's good with YouTube? Y'all already know. Big Flacco with a convict's perspective, and I'm smashing, dashing, sliding on through with a little bit of energy. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all those things to help support this channel, and hit the bell notification for future fire content. Well, as y'all already know, man, I guess I'm recognized as a one-man army, right? I guess I've been battling a lot of shit this whole time on my own, and I'll still continue to battle shit on my own. I get it, man. Anyways, there's a few channels that I do support. I'm going to mention them real quick. Got Boxer from Beartown Media News. He does his thing and just stays his course. You know what I'm saying? Much love that way. Renegade Media. Me and him had a good conversation when all the conflict off top happened. And even though he was, for a second, against me, we pretty much seen that we were, both of us were not bad dudes after talking, you know what I mean? And I respect his channel, I respect his get down, and I respect that he puts himself, in a difficult situation, some of the topics that he's not afraid to touch on, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect it. And he has a message in it, Homie Hangout. There was a period me and Homie Hangout fucking went at it. And I think he'll admit it. I admit it. Shit should have never happened. Shit just really was a whole misconstrued, misinterpreted fucking event. Where if a phone call would have happened from either one of us, we probably would have never got as fucking drastic on each other's fucking, you know what I'm saying? On each other like we did. You know what I'm saying? That's the unfortunate thing. And that was one of the hardest ones that I had to deal with because there is history there, guys. And, in some ways, my career behind the walls, a lot of it was attributed to Rascal. People don't realize that, man. A couple other people, but he was one of the ones that was very intelligent. We would challenge each other. He would challenge me, and there was a lot of love and respect, and we've been in battle together. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like what he's been producing. I think a lot of times people don't realize, man, that a lot of us do interact and throw out content ideas, and there's been times, man, where we've helped each other with information, and we've corroborated just to make sure that no one puts anything out there that could be fucking piggybacked, right? As far as looking like someone's trying to correct the other person, man. But with Rascal, it's going to be pretty good content, and it's going to be fucking pretty tight sealed, man. It's not that he hasn't made a mistake, but he ain't made no major mistakes. You know what I mean? But I fuck with him. Okay? A Prisoner's Awakening. L. I fuck with L. None of us are all tight like that. We're not tight, but we talk, man. You know what I'm saying? If he needs to reach out or ask a question, I support him. You know what I'm saying? He has a level-minded, thought process when you talk to him, off camera. When he's doing what he's doing, he knows exactly what he's doing, man. So, I support the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other channels, it's hard to really come forth and say that I support, but I'm not trying to be against anybody, man. I just ain't with the riffraff. I'm not even going to talk about Gunner's video because I think that a lot of people were waiting for myself or someone to respond to, whatever claims he believes happened. You know what I mean? You can't control what a person thinks. You know what I'm saying? You can't control what a person does. I know on my end, and he knows this, I was never around that laptop, nor when he was making the phone calls. But I know who was. And I really highly doubt that he would do that because when that person had issues with me, and he made that point to me, why didn't he delete my channel like that back then? You know what I'm saying? So I gotta believe Rojo on that one, man. But in any event, man, him, Dub, like I said, Gunner, I think, I'll say this about Gunner, right, real quick. He is very entertaining, and he's a fucking good storyteller. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take the time with your videos. Make sure that all the information is fucking, in sequence where it needs to be. And don't rush to push the content out just to push it out. Because that's when the fucking people get tripped up. But when the people are a good storyteller, people that don't know don't see it. But he is a good storyteller, Anyways, I'm trying to get at on this video, man, is that, look, if people are really about the positivity, if people are really about the unity, if people are really about the transparency, then be it. There's nothing wrong with doing what you do, holding your truth, and believing in your beliefs. But don't flip-flop. because you feel it's gonna fucking cater to what you need today. Don't flip flop because all of a sudden you want to change. You got what you want from people. So that's the thing, man. A lot of people on here have short memories, and I think as in this genre, I think we need to remind the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Without even saying too much, it's about how people act. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? As far as this YouTube stuff, and it's made me go back to my previous ways of how I dealt with information as I got it. Because sometimes I got caught up in the mix trying to push content because, when your views get low, sometimes you want to pick up a story that's going to fucking boost your algorithm. And that's the fucking mistake that I've made in the past is been rushing certain stories. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get all the facts in, I can lay the story down exactly how it needs to be told. But sometimes rushing it to get that fucking exclusive drop is because you're looking for the views. Hey, man, I'm trying to survive as well. Let's get to all this keeping it 100 right here. Ain't nobody on YouTube promoting 100% Raza unity, betterment in neighborhoods and whatnot, no matter what type of genre in, whether they're a Raza podcast, whether they're a prison genre. No way in hell, man. Not one person is doing that all the way through. And that's 100% facts. You can't have your cake and eat it. If you're going to be about the Raza, you have to be about it completely and show by who you are. See, actions speak louder than words. And sometimes actions could be just for show with some people, And I noticed that, a lot of times people are stuck in their geographical locations. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the superior role play is right there before your eyes. And sometimes these people forget. You know what I'm saying? That's why I took a step back from a lot of the down south Raza channels, and it has nothing to do with that they're from down south or they're active. To me, they're not active, but it has to do with conduct. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about me. I know how to conduct myself. I've been places. I've done things that a lot of these cats are incapable of doing within their movement. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear little fucking spazzes and stuff, right? Weirdos and fucking dropouts, all this stuff. But I've heard nothing factual coming about the game from them. You know what I'm saying? You got one individual that's been dissing a lot of people I've seen, right? Mr. Criminal, I'll just put his name out there. And I got no beef with the dude. But this is what he is. He's rapper loyalty. But in the game, he's a bottom feeder. And what I mean by the game, I'm talking about fucking politics. Prison, pushing that line. You can't have rapper loyalty and try to mix it like you're something because you're well known as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't rappers that are both in the game and whatnot. I'm just calling it out on him. And I've seen that little superior role, and I've seen those little tactics and stuff in the, like I said, man, people like to hate, instead of allowing everybody to prosper, do your thing and stay in your lane. People talking about they want unity with North and South. Fuck, they can't even have fucking unity with fucking South on South, man. Because of that fucking haterism. Hate. Jealousy. Envy. The reason why the Raza does not have a fucking voice is because you have the wrong messenger. You have the wrong people trying to put themselves in that position. Whether it could be someone that's not active, so they're not going to get the full support. Or it could be someone that, they use their, position and podcast to spin their cause, their narrative, which it sometimes comes out as being about the Raza, but at times it's all about a show for them. And there's a lot of people who do that, man. People are scared to say the truth about certain things. Like with all this stuff that's happened with Black and Brown, right? Well, who's been oppressing Brown in those areas that are having these issues more so than any group? Other fucking Raza, right? Who's paying taxes? Barely new to this country because they have to move into a neighborhood and they're trying to make some money. What if this was your jefita? You know what I'm saying? What if this was your fucking dad, your grandpa? How would you feel about that? See, the Raza are supposed to protect Raza without even the benefits of fucking income. That's what it was always truly about. It wasn't about fucking what I'm saying, fattening one's pocket or getting their beat wet. Right was right, wrong was wrong. And that's why you don't have any type of cohesive unit that's going to come forth together. It's not going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I could sit there and call every fucking podcast after that's attempted it and said, look, okay, you're biased towards the North, or, oh, you're fucking, you know what I'm saying, doing this, doing that. You can't have your fucking cake, want to eat it. If you're going to try to stop gangs, then you got to go full force. If you want to be a fucking Raza role model, then you got to go full force. You got to call things out, even when you know it could put you at fucking risk. Because then people are going to see someone that's ready to take a stand. But you don't have that. You don't see that. It's all about, in the end game, about the motherfucking bag. You know? I used to chop it up with a lot of cats, big homies. I used to play chess over the fucking tier. I used to get fucking drunk. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I think when it comes to my experiences myself, man, I'm credible and all that shit, man. I mean, you can't take it from someone, man. But apparently, man, no matter what you do, is never enough for the next man. Because they only want to see who they want to see succeed, whether it's fucking themselves or somebody else, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth about how Raza competes so much with each other, all fucking, you know, on social media, in fucking the prison walls, in the county jail, even amongst its own people. Eventually, it's going to materialize, no matter what. You know, look what's happened in the past when yards were strongly established. There was always fucking politics being played, campaigning and whatnot. Looking down the streets, people are campaigning their cause on YouTube, their narrative. Nobody else's. It's what their cause is. That's a fucking dangerous mix. And that's when you get these dudes never been nowhere, right? And, you know, they hear what we have to say sometimes, right? And I don't try to really go after the MA or NF on any issues. I'll go after certain members if I think that they pull some fucking gibberish weak shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to speak on something I don't know. I'm not going to speak on anything that's not going to jeopardize anybody. May upset a few people, but it is what it is. Some truths need to be told. Now, you think these northern channels are exempt? Nah, they're not. You know, you got bottom feeders over there too. It's the truth of it, man. But, you know, to each his own, man. Like I said, I'm not on that level right now where my mindset is to sit there and, you know what I'm saying, call everybody on their shit. But what I'm just trying to sit there and fucking convey to people is if you're going to be about that fucking movement, fucking live up to it. Because very few people can even fucking amount to it. And it's like there's a saying, you know what I'm saying? You have your ideal, you know what I'm saying, look at what you expect things to be. How people are supposed to act. How people are supposed to do things. Ask yourself, those same fucking qualities that you want to fucking enforce upon someone else, can you even uphold those? Do you uphold those? Because a lot of times, I guarantee you, 9 out of 10, they can't even uphold the fucking same standards they have for the next man. Now, Dubs, I'm going to Dubs real quick. And I've talked to Dubs. He's all right. But I have one issue with him, man. When he hit me up about a motherfucking person who sent him a fucking screenshot, I told him to tell me who the fuck it was. He didn't say shit. You can't respect that, man. Because if it had been me and how everything transpired, where that person was fucking putting my address out there, someone put a comment in a video 4 hours later and they put my address. So fucking I responded back and I put lugs where everybody was at. Or I have a garage sale over here. Then I deleted it a minute later. Well, somehow Dubs got a screenshot of that. So I told Dubs straight up, I said either the person who gave that to you is the fucking one that's been trolling me, or the person that gave it to them. And he had some things, but he wouldn't tell me. You know? And at that point, that's when I was like, okay. That was part of the reasons why when him and Gunner tried to call me up a couple of times, I just disregarded. Besides some other shit, but I'm not going to go into Gunner. That's, you know, I know Gunner. I know how Gunner moves, man. I know some of his videos are planned for a reason. He ain't no dummy. But anyhow, I've been thinking, man, about, you know, a lot of stuff that's happened on YouTube the last few years. You know, and how it's hard to maintain a persistent level of where you want to be with your channel as things are changing around you all the time. You know, but some of those changes just symbolize the fake is the new real. You know what I'm saying? Like Moses is a fake, the new real. That's just real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got one person that's been fucking trying to troll me. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, which is it is what it is. I mean, I already know who it is, 100%. I showed a couple people some things, and it's like, oh wow, you know. And whatever hate they have, that's on them. That's not for me to control. You know what I'm saying? But when you talking, you fucking this and that, you fucking trying to snitch on me on some shit that ain't even true half the time. It's like, man, all I see is fucking pinky toe down. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention sometimes to everything that goes on, especially on lives. Always pay attention. I've been going through a lot of the backlogs. But in any event, I've had people fucking try to call Homeland Security and fucking give a person's number that people know, well known, that could have caught me in a mix. I had them telling me that I want to do suicide by cop to the Arizona fucking police. So this shit's real. It's dangerous, man. If you want to do the fuckery riffraff, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just some people don't want to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? I like Chad Marks. I like fucking Jay Williams. I like fucking Texas Prison Stories. All good channels, man. And they've been able to maneuver through the fucking trolls and bullshit, man. You know, there gets to that point where it just doesn't affect you anymore. A lot of times, man, like I said, when I call someone out, usually there's a reason behind it. It's not me trying to make myself act like I'm any better, but it's calling out the hypocrisy of maybe sometimes their actions or others' actions. You know, like you hear people talk about, oh, I won't fuck with a person that did this, did that. Well, then why you fucking with someone from Soho? I got the story. I can put it out there. But before you sit there and speak fucking too openly about things you don't know, never part of, remember, man, there's a lot of us who have real contacts, real resources at times, man. And in doing so, we find things out, or we already know. You know what I'm saying? And when I see people talk about certain people, right, who pretty much fucking piggyback their way into fucking YouTube, right? Yet they got someone there I think they got two, as a matter of fact. They got two fucking straight fucking dudes that couldn't even fucking make it in a prison yard fucking out of the county. You know what I'm saying? That are fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, this YouTube shit's crazy. And I didn't forget about Listo and EBK, that they're doing their thing. I vaguely talked to them here and there, but there's no issue. You know what I'm saying? There's respect, man. I'm glad Cornell fucking beat his cancer, and I tap in every once in a while and watch their videos. I don't have any particular channels I watch 100% all the time, but at least some people are not trying to promote something that they know that they can't achieve, or doing it in a fashion that's fake. I guess it's hood to be fucking copyrighting your fucking content because someone's doing a reaction to it. Crazy as fuck, man. That's why I said rapper royalty. I watched Chicano Tube too for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I got no issues with Mikey. I just, I'm one of those ones that does things from a distance sometimes, man. See where people are at. But his channel does have potential. He got the voice, he got all that. He just got to stay consistent on one path, because when you see people, like for instance, I got a video when when dropping out becomes personal, right? And I got dudes that fucking are talking shit about me, were fucking applauding me in my fucking video. That's like I said, man. That right there fixes the new real. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when people do that, all they're making themselves out to be is look fake. See, I don't give a fuck if you're a hitter, you're a shooter, you're a regular dude, fucking nerd, whatnot. If you are yourself, I'm always going to show that respect, whether it's given in return. I'm not going to tolerate no disrespect from nobody, but you show me respect, I'm going to give it in return. Prison Chronicles, I will say they're a good channel, that they're doing positive things. I just don't like how Cricket handles something. You know what I'm saying? And he should know. When I interview someone that he doesn't get along with, that I have no knowledge of their history with each other, that's not my fault. And when someone reaches out and you tell people you fucking hear people out, then be a man, hear them out. You know what I'm saying? But when someone tells you they didn't know and you ignore it, it just says a lot about what people's intentions are, man. You know what I'm saying? And but before, shit, man, I was all trying to be on that positive fucking train. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck, I think I helped him get back to back to fucking home at one time when he was out here. Shit. You know, it's just sad that things have to go that way, man. That people fucking let personal shit get personal when it doesn't even, when that person has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Or knew about it. You know, and I've seen the messages. You know what I'm saying? And I've showed people the fucking messages I sent. So I mean, that's my opinion, man. If you're gonna be positive, man, then fucking you're supposed to be there and reach out, support, or whatever you fucking even correct. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, positivity is not just about fucking people who are doing the positive. It's about helping people when they're fucking down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never one to fucking sit there and step on anybody's fucking back just because they're having issues with other people or bullshit. I'm not gonna be that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're doing a lot of good things, man, but fucking come to the forefront, man. You know what I'm saying? Practice what you preach. You know what I'm saying? You know, this isn't sending a fake email to yourself or anything like that, or creating a fake channel or anything like that. You know, but people know. Remember that. You know, myself, yeah, there's a lot to criticize, man. Fucking, I was going off the hinges for a minute. You know, I keep it real, man, and that's the thing, man. Any one of us could be in that position, so you know, nothing wrong with calling people out respectfully and saying what it is. You know what I'm saying? But there's childish shit that goes on with this shit too, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that we all get tied up in our own emotions and fucking bite. And I'm guilty of that, man. I made a lot of mistakes in 2022 and 2023. Whereas when I just fucking ignored everybody, it was okay. You know? But in the end game of it all, it doesn't help you. It doesn't give you more subscribers. You may get a few views for like a fucking week. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, man, it's not like you're gonna gain a fucking 100,000 just fucking talking shit. You know? And that's just not me. You know, if anybody feels I was talking shit about anybody, well, by all means, you can reach out to me anytime. I'll fucking take that call. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you know, in private. Other than that, man, I'm just gonna call it like it is, man. Facing the real, man. Motherfuckers need to step up their game. If they're gonna be about positivity, they're gonna be about this, and do it, man. The only one I can sit there and say that's done it full force has been cricket, though. I will say that, man. Others have fucking their moments, but it's almost like it's a promotion, man. And I get it because we've all been down that path. It makes you look good. So most ain't 10 toes down. Those are facts. A lot of people are either fucking like rapper royalty or whatever royalty, right? But they ain't fucking on the streets, real street shit, real pinta shit. They really ain't got it. They bottom feeders in the game, you know. And this is coming from one man that doesn't give a fuck what you think about him because you couldn't beat me on your fucking best day. And that's not talking shit. That's just being real, man. Do your homework on people. Why certain choices happen, why situations happen. You know, why people are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're absolutely like how everybody else is, or what you expect everybody else to think, you know, everybody else you think wants to look at you as, you're not being fucking real. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to voice my opinion whether people like it. I'm going to speak how I feel about it. And I'm always going to tell my truth. And whether people agree with it or not, I really don't care. But I will say this, there's going to be a lot more transparency and validation and a motherfucking weirdo dropout than these motherfucking bottom feeders never ever been nowhere but fucking their fucking basement to make their podcast. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I might be fighting a case for allegedly whatever happened, right? It doesn't mean I'm going to change who I am because I'm still about the positivity, man. I'm still about trying to help other people, even when certain people probably don't even deserve it most of the time, man. You know, it's like I said, if anything as a viewer, take in, you know, be a sponge, soak in the good, squeeze out the bad, man. Take heed to the stories that resonate that you think can help you or help others. Put that into your fucking, you know, your spiritual curriculum as far as how you're going to fucking be a better person. A better person starts when you're not me. It's when you're doing things altruistic, when you're doing things to help other people, even that you don't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Even if they look like the fucking biggest dirtbag scum on the fucking earth, but they're over there fucking trying to survive. Hey, man. just an acknowledgement sometimes maybe will help that person feel that there is humanity out there, man, that cares. Now, there may be a few channels that I did not mention. Don't take it as a slight. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it as a disrespect. You know, I wanted to go to the ones that I felt that maybe are having more of a voice right now or have potential of a voice, and I wanted to put things in real perspective. And the thing, too, man, is fucking all that clicking up because you like this person, that shit needs to fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Real is real. When you present a fucking case that's fucking looks good, sounds good, and can potentially do good, then fucking rock it, man. Don't just do it because you want to go back someone up because you're backing up their playing and you got, because that goes back to all the clickers that we had last year and shit, man, all that bullshit. Fucking like I said, a one-man army. I didn't say it. A lot of you motherfuckers said it. I'm out. Shouts out to Gangish, fucking what's his name? Las Vegas Stories, fucking a couple other cats, man, too, man. John Diesel, man, I support that dude's channel as well because he keeps it real, man. And he doesn't sugarcoat it, whether you active or inactive, he calls it fucking what it is, and I respect that. Big Syndicate, another dude, man. Anyways, man, like I said, I guess I turned this video into pretty much a shots fired, man. But hey, fuck it, it's keeping it real, man. Like, fucking step the game up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, fake is to do real, man. All the riffraff shit. Let's get it.